Good evening, everyone. Tonight's content is going to be about our small madams. If I say small madams, what I simply mean is our madams. Our young married women, sometimes who claim to be madam. These are people. Some just got married, while some have children. This act of bringing in a teenager to work in your house. Sometimes these teenagers could be within the ranges of 14 to 16 years. Most time when you bring them, you maltreat them, you use them as what I shouldn't call. But most of these children, sometimes they are your children's age mate. You use them as slaves to your own children. The first question I want to ask about this now is, do you think you are helping your own children? Do you actually think you are helping your own children? Do you think you are preparing your children for the future? If you have a girl at the age of 15, 16, 14, she couldn't just watch just her undies. She couldn't wash plates. She couldn't blend pepper. Do you think you are preparing her for the future? Do you think you are absolutely helping her in building her own future? The answer is no, because first thing first, when she gets admission into the tertiary institution, you are not going to send a maid to follow her. Neither will you send somebody or hire somebody who will go and be cooking for her, washing her undies in the school. That is one aspect of it. And two, the second aspect of it is, are you preparing these children for marriage? These are some of the basic causes of divorce in marriages, because no man wants to marry people like this when they get married and they cannot cook. No man will want to marry them, because do you mean the man practically will go out to buy fast food at every point because the wife cannot cook? The answer is vertically no. So I want our parents of nowadays, who are fond of using other people's children because of one point or the other, or because of one reason or the other, you assume you are doing the child a favor by bringing him or her into your house, and because of that, punish them. You use them to train your own children. School, you don't send them to school. They are the one who will do everything for your children, because you assume you want the best for your children. My dear madam, you are not helping your own children, because one thing you don't realize is you are preparing those children you assume you are punishing. You are building their career. You are building their future for them. So most time when you assume you are punishing them, it doesn't really work. Rather, you are spoiling the life of your own children. Because you are not building them, you are not preparing them for the future. So if you have a girl at age 16, 17, she doesn't know how to do anything, of what help are you doing to her? Of what importance? You know? It's good and fine. You send them to school, you do everything. Then the one at home is made to do everything. Wash the plate they use while they are off to school. Clean the house, do everything. Then your own children don't even know how to sweep. They don't know how to wash plate. So now tell me the kind of help you are doing to those children. Sometimes when we talk about morality, it starts from home. Morality starts from home. The way you train your children, the way you build them. So most time, it is not always the way we think we are helping our children. We are not helping them in some aspect of life. So this is why I said this video or this content is for our small madams. People will claim they are madams, but they have not actually become madams. Some of them just got married less than a year, and then you went to hire somebody to come and stay in with your husband. And after a while, you begin to cry out because of story that touches the heart. If you just get married a year or 2 years and you went to bring in a young girl of 16, 17, who is getting matured, to the point that this girl will be the one to bring food for you inside your bedroom, hardly will you even be able to stretch down your leg from the bed before you start eating, because you see somebody who prepares food for you. Most of the time you are 24 hours on your phone, pressing your phone, and you couldn't come to the kitchen to even monitor what your husband will eat. My dear sister, let me tell you today, if your husband should test food outside from other girls who know how to cook and who are ready to cook, you will definitely lose that husband to somebody else. I just say make I give you this update. In case you don't know, you will know later. So try to build your children in the right way and stop using other people's children to train your own children. Stop maltreating other people's children. Ireu.